dissolves.
Getting old is so weird. I came to this realization last night. I was sitting at Grace's house and she was packing up for her trip tomorrow, going to Texas. And it was like maybe 10 at night, and her little sister came into her room. She's 15, and she was kind of panicking and had all this anxiety about this guy that she liked. And, you know, she wanted to tell him that she liked him, but she was too nervous, and it's like this big, huge thing, and she didn't know how to tell him. She was on FaceTime with him, and she never ended up telling him. Never ended up telling him, and I think she ended up texting him like later on the next day. Or earlier today, I guess, about it, saying that she liked him or something like that. And it just brought me back to when I was 15, and I thought, you know, all these little things in my life, I just exploded them into like this huge thing that was like, it was such a big deal. It was anxiety ridden, and I was so nervous. And now just looking back, it's like none of that shit mattered. And as I get older, I kind of realize that. Even going on YouTube, watching videos like Drama Alert, it's like, even like as of like a couple years ago, I'd get sucked into the drama and take sides and be like, oh my god, Logan Paul sucks. He's gonna kill, KSI is gonna kill him in this boxing match, and oh my god, Rice Gum said that. It's like, I unsubscribed to Drama Alert because it was like, I just don't care. It doesn't matter. It's not for me. Nothing actually matters. And what made me realize that, I think I made a video on it a while ago. It was this video talking about how small and insignificant we are. Just on Earth. Like, just picture on Earth how small and insignificant our lives are. Just as people on Earth with like, what is it, 7 billion people on Earth? More than that, 7.5 billion. That our problems that we have in our life don't matter even on that scale. They matter to us only because we give it validation? We give it power and we acknowledge it as a problem. But even if that like still bothers you and you feel like you still have problems even on that scale, the video that I was watching, it put it into our solar system. It like zoomed out into the solar system and then into the galaxy and then into like a nebula, and it just kept going back and back till all of a sudden it showed the universe, or the perceivable universe of what we think the universe looks like, and it was like, we're like nothing. We're like a molecule or an atom on a pebble of sand on all the beaches combined. It was so minuscule. Just thinking about telling a guy or a girl that you like them or that you appreciate them, or holding on to resentments, or not saying something because you're afraid of the outcome, or not doing something because you're afraid of failure, is like so, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. That's the only word I can think of to use. It's so embarrassingly like irrational to think that way. And you know, I'm not trying to make this all deep and everything, but I was just thinking about it. I was like, nothing actually matters, and people make everything matter these days and put everything on a pedestal. They prioritize everything on the same pedestal until it's like collapsing and falling over. I think what made me bring all this up too is the fact that I haven't really been present lately. I've been kind of looking ahead and looking back on everything, and I haven't really been present in my life lately. And I just want to throw this out there because I always get 1 or 2 comments. If I ever make a serious video, people are like, what happened to you? You're so depressed. Oh my god, you're so depressed. You're drinking with your friends, blah blah blah. Oh my god, what happened to the old men? It's like, dude, just calm down. Calm down. I drank as much as I did when I was taking kratom. I just happened to film it a couple times that I drank, so just relax. But yeah, I haven't really been present, even at work. It's weird because at work, at the nursing home, I work in activities. It's hard to be present because you always have something that you have to be doing. You're never just sitting there with the resin. Or if you are, it's for a purpose. It's not like to sit there and value that time that you're having with that resin. Or it should be, but there's always something you need to be doing besides that. And it's tough, especially even when I get home. The first thing I do is go straight to my computer, watch YouTube videos, then I'll go on Xbox, play Xbox with my friends. Alec will get home, I'll sit and talk to him. I never just sit there and kind of reflect on the moment. And I think a lot of people forget to do that, which causes a lot of stress and anxiety. And the first time you ever just sit there and kind of just sit with your own thoughts, that alone can give you anxiety. I know a lot of people stay busy and stay doing things just to keep themselves distracted from depression or anxiety. But facing your own thoughts and ideas and opinions can be such a healthy thing. And I don't think people realize that. And it's almost like facing a fear, sitting there without your phone, without any distractions, and just sitting there thinking is it's like could be like a horror film for a lot of people, reflecting on things that you haven't thought about in a long time because there's been so many distractions. Imagine how many cool ideas people would have if they just sat there and acknowledged all their thoughts and just wrote them down. I used to get so many ideas for videos that I'd just have to write them in my phone, and I'd just have pages and pages and pages. Especially the past couple months at least, I haven't really thought of anything. I have 1 or 2 videos where I was like, oh, that'd be fun. But other than that, it's like I've been so worried about shit that I have to do that I'm not doing, shit that I should be doing. I need to call my mom, I need to make an appointment, I need to clean my room, I need to do this, and this. And I've kind of, my priorities in my life are just in a weird place right now. Like for a while there, it was Call of Duty. And then I realized, like, I'm not getting anything done. I'm not being productive. This isn't moving me forward. This isn't fulfilling. It's satisfaction in the moment. And then after I turn the Xbox off, I'm like, huh, okay. My room's still a mess. I didn't do anything creative. I have a good kill to death ratio on Call of Duty, but what's that gonna get me in life? I think about this stuff, especially now that I'm 30. Where am I going? I also have to think, like, what do I want? What do I want? Because right now I don't know what I want. Do I want to do YouTube? Yeah. I'm kind of back in it. It feels good. It feels good making videos and editing. Do I want to do that for a living? I don't know. I don't know if, say hypothetically, I'd get famous and I'm in headlines. I'm just totally hypothetical. Like, chances of this happening are like 1 in a quadrillion. But just hypothetically, like, PewDiePie is always in the headlines. He's always getting ridiculed. He's getting validation. He's getting all these things. Would I even be able to handle that? Even at the smaller level, it can be frustrating and overwhelming at times when, you know, people assume they know me and they leave comments like, what are you doing? This isn't you. You're depressed. You're this, you're this. And it's like, fuck, man, they don't even know. They don't even know me. They see a video for 10 minutes, 7 minutes, and they automatically assume or stereotype or whatever my whole life and what they think is going on in my life. And if I'm high in a video, if I'm drinking too much, I should start taking credit on how I should run my channel. And it's like, shit, even at this minuscule level, would I even be able to handle that huge amount of criticism, validation, whatever it is? I don't know. A lot of times I'm just like, fuck it, I just make videos. Just make videos. If you like it, great. If you don't, whatever. But I think that kind of leads back, though, to being a follower or being a leader. It's not just like a black and white thing. I'm kind of in this gray area of, at times I can be a leader. Depends on my mood, the day, if I got enough sleep. But yeah, and then sometimes I just go with the crowd, and just because it's the easy thing to do and it's comfortable, which is almost the most dangerous route to go. Because I feel like a long time ago, because it wasn't until recently that I stopped caring as much. I'd say in the last, I don't know, Nicole and I broke up, and then maybe 6 months to a year after that, I kind of just stopped caring and started doing what I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do, and it was freeing. But before that, had I started not caring so much a long time ago, I feel like I would be in a totally different place than I am now. I don't know, I wish I could share that with everybody, that feeling, but you almost have to just experience all that shitty stuff to get to the spot to where you just don't really give a shit and you just do what you want to do. Introspective thoughts with menthol. Anyways, yeah, I haven't made one of these videos in a while where I just kind of think and talk and reflect to the camera, and it feels kind of nice. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'd appreciate it. Another question I want to answer though that is completely unrelated to this video, so if you got what you wanted out of this video you can just exit now, but people have asked me, after you stop taking kratom, has it been hard to be creative? And that's kind of a weird question, because when I was on kratom, I definitely would take more risks, and I would just have this like fake happiness to me when I took it. So when I got off kratom, I didn't have that to fall back on, that like temporary pseudo happiness that, you know, if say a video did bad, the kratom would kind of counteract that and make me feel better about the whole situation. Be like, oh, I'll get them next time. It hit me harder, so I wouldn't take as many risks, and be as confident about taking risks. So does kratom make you creative? Yes and no. I could come up with stuff in my head that would be awesome, but to translate it into words and into what I wanted to do with the videos or drawing or whatever would be harder. But in my head, I could do a lot of creative stuff. So I don't know if that answers the question. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I really like doing the videos with Alec. It's a lot of fun, and I think I'm gonna start doing that more and more, because me and him have some good dialogue, even when he is really fucking stoned. So, okay, I will see you guys on Friday. Bye!
My hair blows up when I'm alone. Inside out, I might explode. I shut my eyes and my mouth and my legs just gave out. Why in the world would you hear me when I'm down? 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 I get lost in and out when you walk in and out. Turn my hair in and out. I get stomped in the ground. I'm down, but I'm down. I get lost in and out when you walk in and out. Turn my hair in and out. I get stomped in the ground. I'm down, but I'm down. When I'm down, but I'm down. My hair blows up when I'm alone. Inside out, I might explode. I shut my eyes and my